My name's Angie Lau, and I'm the editor-in-chief, CEO, and founder of Forecast News. This is a news digital platform that covers blockchain and emerging technologies that shape our world from Asia to the globe. And I personally am very happy to be your MC for this session because as a female founder of a tech company myself, I know the challenging journey of fintechs and the real value of a hackathon. And it's great to see an organization like Financial Alliance for Women that's neither an accelerator nor incubator launch a hackathon simply because they understood early on that fintechs can present a real solution to solve women's needs at all stages of life. All right, so the Alliance Hack, it supports fintechs with disruptive innovation to scale their ideas into successful and inclusive business solutions, driving the female economy. Whether digitizing payments, facilitating eKYC, making products more accessible, or simply building financial education, something I'm personally committed to. Fintechs have the potential solutions to finally close this stubborn gender gap. Following the successful call for the registration, a first round of evaluations took place with an independent committee, and 12 teams were shortlisted to join the hackathon. They had only 4 days to solve key problems to unlock the full power of the female economy in 4 different tracks. So here's what we asked them to do: to look at banking, payments, insurance, and wealth. The teams came from 9 different countries: Canada, Ireland, Kenya, Malaysia, Nigeria, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, and of course the United States, reflecting the global nature of both the Alliance network and the issues at hand. So today we're going to hear the pitches of the top 5 fintechs and reveal the winners live. But before we proceed, the Alliance would like to thank the hosts, the Singapore FinTech Festival and Apex, its partners, Amazon Web Services, of course, you know them as AWS, MasterCard StartPath, Swift, AXA, and Wi-Fi, as well as its contributors for their generous support to ensure a successful first hackathon. And participating fintechs, just to let you know, they received 28 mentoring sessions in just 4 days, thanks to the dedication, engagement, and contribution of 21 amazing mentors from AXA, Swift, MasterCard StartPath, NatWest Group. Taking a look at the list here, we've got HSBC, BHD Leon, Argidius Foundation, we've got Citi Ventures, Teja Ventures, FinStep Asia, Eastu Capital, Cavalry, Comviva. And on a personal note, big thank you to Simla Unal and Chiyun Song as well. So some more details for you before you hear from the teams. All the teams in this hackathon also had access to 4 clinics to help them kind of validate their solutions, develop sound business models. We heard from Kirill Akilian, Director, Marketing and Business Development at the Financial Alliance for Women, on the power of the female economy. We also heard about building a gender-intelligent business model by Yosha Gupta, Senior Advisor of FinStep Asia and founder of Nimaraki. And the Tech Clinic was delivered by Prem Iyer, Chief Operating Officer, ASEAN Financial Innovation Network, and the Apex team. And pitching your way to success. This was from Priscilla Alora Sharuk, who's an entrepreneur, startup coach, and co-founder and COO of Miki. Okay, so you guys ready? Everyone's ready. I know I am. Without further ado, let us now hear the first pitch of our first fintech for the day. Let's welcome Bixi, powered by Red Rose, reimagining the fintech industry. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Rosali Gatau, and I'm a co-founder of Bixi. At Bixi, we empower women to know our worth and to grow our worth. Take Rosa. Rosa runs a noodle shop on the outskirts of Manila. She has 2 kids that Lola, their grandmother, cares for. And her husband works in construction in Dubai as an overseas worker. But then COVID happened and everything changed. Rosa's husband lost his job, and Rosa's business took a hit as restaurants were forced to close down in the lockdown. The government, the Red Cross, and various NGOs scrambled to make social protection payments to prevent Rosa's family and other family members from sliding into poverty. But with the bills coming in and school fees due in 6 months, Rosa has got to make a plan to make her money stretch further. And I know personally how she gets it done. If you look closely, that's me, and that's my Lola, who raised me. See, my mother was an overseas worker who fell on some hard times. And it was one sound investment decision that is responsible for me sitting before all of you today. I spent a decade working for the United Nations and with women like Rosa. And in that time, I learned some really critical things about how women make money moves. We're better savers than investors. We had household budgets, but we earn less than men. We prefer real human contact. We make decisions as a network. And whether or not we like it, when there's a disaster like COVID, budgets and greater needs for even larger social safety nets. And that's where Bixi comes in. Bixi is an e-wallet that encourages and wealth generation through knowledge and network. And we do this in 5 easy steps. Step 1, we provide insight into spending with easy-to-read dashboards so Rosa can know the comings and the goings of her money. Step 2, now that Rosa has a command on her spending habits, we ask her to set a financial goal, one that is informed by her own habits and patterns. We encourage Rosa to make a budget by automating this function and removing friction. And we ensure that from our KYC compliant onboarding all the way through to investments, all done within our app, that Rosa is connected to real women to guide her through her journey. Step 4, we encourage Rosa to get connected, bring her friends into her circle, connect to financial advisors on our platform, exchange tips, strategies, goals, and share progress. Because as women, we know that our network is our net worth. And evidence shows that women make financial decisions as a group, and that we're best when we hold one another accountable. Last, we know that knowledge is power. And we want Rosa to level up in her financial knowledge in an interactive way through our gamified learning modules that are curated by Bixi, but designed by bottom-of-pyramid financial experts. And lastly, for anyone who's ever spent time in the Philippines, you know that promos are everything. So Bixi's promos page incentivizes Rosa and her friends to log in and check out our partner promos tailored to Rosa's highest expenditures. This works to save Rosa money that she can then use for future investments. If all of this sounds too good to be true, it's because it usually is. Whereas other fintech products on the market are not made for Rosa's specific needs and preferences, Bixi is uniquely tailored to women like Rosa in the Philippines and beyond. And that's because Bixi is the brainchild of the Red Rose team, a social enterprise that channeled over 70 million payments to bottom-of-pyramid and last-mile communities in 40 countries across Africa, the Middle East, and South America. We have an experienced fintech team, and we have global partnerships with some of the largest NGOs in the world, including the United Nations and the Red Cross movement. But we're new to Asia, and we're looking for partners to take our payments to that next level with Bixi's savings and investments. So we're looking for FSP partners, notably with financial licenses and client acquisition strategies for bottom-of-pyramid and last-mile communities in Asia. So we invite all of you to join Bixi on our mission to empower Rosa and millions of other women like her to know her worth and grow her worth, because she's worth it. I thank you all for your attention.
Rosalia, thank you. I love what you said, that your network is your net worth. Amen to that. And this is why we're here at Alliance Hack. Thank you so much for that. All right, next up, are you ready? It's Dr. Haniza Yoon from Jfifintech to present their pitch. Dr. Haniza, over to you.
Hello, I am Haniza Yoon from Jfifintech. We are a data analytic tech company that specializes in profiling technology for the finance industry. Our flagship product is GFI, a psychometric credit risk assessment system, which has been used in Malaysia since late 2018. Our business mission is built on two things: inclusivity and empowerment of borrowers and optimization of revenue and value to lenders. Our story begins in Malaysia, my home country, where 2 million adults lack a sufficient and trusted creditworthiness score. There is a huge SME financing gap and load of debts, and less than 10% of business borrowers are women. This unmet credit demand and poor loan repayment rate impose huge costs on the economy. Productivity and entrepreneurial potential are severely constrained, especially among women. This is the motivation behind GFI. The situation in Asia is also mirrored on the globe that represents a huge recurring business opportunity. To address this issue, we created the GFI Credit Score, a proprietary AI self-learning algorithm conforming to industry ISO standards. GFI uses more than 200 data points to quantify a borrower's ability and willingness to pay. It measures character and behavioral traits that define entrepreneurial potential as well as financial decision-making and compliance. Borrowers answer a set of psychometric questions, which takes on average 7 minutes to complete. The questions are adapted to local situation and target clients. Here is an overview of the borrower's journey. GFI is an end-to-end loan origination, processing, and monitoring system. It has intelligent dashboards for every key user and decision maker in the loan process. There are two system packages with different features to suit different lenders. It can also be customized. What makes GFI unique and more market responsive than other alternative credit scoring systems is our focus on entrepreneur empowerment. GFI provides a report that lenders can use to provide targeted training to strengthen the viability of their clients. A second report is provided for borrowers to guide their own development. Women are particularly responsive to this report, which can be sold to borrowers or offered as an incentive during onboarding. GFI has been designed to remove any gender biases that may disadvantage women. It can be accessed remotely, and women in particular value this feature. Data from lenders using GFI shows a steady increase in the number of women clients. GFI analytics is validating that being a woman is a significant predictor of creditworthiness. Women face more challenges during the pandemic for many reasons. Analytics shows that GFI is able to accurately predict creditworthiness despite the psychological and economic stresses resulting from the pandemic. Our value proposition is lenders is more profits, less losses, and lower cost. For borrowers, it's the ability to get their first loan and build their relationship with the lender. GFI can be used as a standalone creditworthiness scoring system or combined with borrowers' available financial history to further improve predictive accuracy. Since entering the market in late 2018, our market traction has steadily increased, as you can see here. Okay. White labeling and reselling are our key strategy for scaling. We would love to speak to potential reselling partners to scale our impact. Market potential in Malaysia and ASEAN is robust. We are keen to collaborate and build partnerships to share our technology and mission internationally. We have the experience, competitiveness, and competitive advantages and deployment processes to grow. GFI has a multidiscipline world-class team with a strong execution track record and more than 100 years of collective experience. We are a B2B company because inclusivity and empowerment are in the DNA of GFI. Every lender that uses GFI embeds this DNA into the lending process. The potential to quickly multiply the impact on the underbanked and especially women is enormous. I am Hanizayun from Jfifintech. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Haniza. I mean, if you can understand the impact of COVID-19 and trying to find a solution for that, it could not be more timely. That was really excellent to hear. Thank you so much for that. On to the next. You guys ready? Please help me welcome the next team. Radhika Bachu from Endovo.
Thank you, Angie. We're Endovo, a micro-investment platform. I'd like you to meet our team. Gianpaolo is our CTO. He's a serial entrepreneur who has built and scaled digital products. He exited a company that he grew from 3 employees to 150. Ro is our Chief Commercial Officer. He has launched the first mobile-based government bond whilst working at the Nairobi Stock Exchange, which was oversubscribed. My name is Radhika, and I worked at BlackRock advising clients on how to invest, and I managed a book of $3 billion, which included platform clients. Together, we're a solid team to execute our vision. When I recently moved back to Kenya, I was curious to understand how people were investing their savings. I was surprised to find that there's currently $85 billion sitting in cash across African savings accounts. That is equivalent to the GDP of Kenya. We ran a survey to understand why and learned 3 things. Firstly, people don't know where to start because they lack education and advice. Secondly, the investment process is complicated with tedious paperwork. And thirdly, they lack access because of the high minimums and the limited options in the market. Endovo is a micro-investment platform that provides women as well as men with easy access to financial markets. Our research shows that helping women increase their financial power goes a long way for the entire family. Whether it's saving for their children's education or building an emergency fund, we know that investing is arguably the best way for women to reach their goals. And Endovo provides them with the necessary tools to get there. So how does it work? We ask you a series of questions to understand your ability to take risk. Using this information, our algorithms provide each customer with a unique investment strategy. They invest and then earn a return. Along the journey, we provide snackable educational content to improve our women's financial literacy. Our target customers are millennials. They're tech savvy, in touch with global trends. There's currently 12 million in Kenya, of which 51% are females and 450 in Africa. From our survey, we also learned that 85% of them are looking for better ways to invest. Our serviceable market across sub-Saharan Africa is 8.5 billion, of which we will acquire 1.7 billion in 5 years through expansion. Initially, we have set up in Kenya and will acquire 200 million in 5 years. We have 2 revenue streams. We charge our customers $20 per annum to use our service, but our core revenue comes from fund managers. We earn a 1% commission from every dollar that gets invested. We also have a healthy contribution margin of 68%. Our go-to-market strategy is as follows. We've already acquired our first 1,000 customers through our network, and we'll acquire the next 1,000 customers through women business communities. We will use growth hacking strategies such as offering a solution as an employee perk and referral strategies, and we all know that women are great word-of-mouth salespeople to acquire the next 5,000 customers. To scale, we will also partner with distribution partners such as fintechs and education institutions. So in terms of customer traction, we ran an early access campaign asking our potential customers how much they would be willing to invest once we launch. In 4 days, we had 97 signups committing over $110,000. Since then, we've launched our MVP and are generating revenue. To date, we have 53% of our customers are women. On the distribution front, we've signed up 2 business communities that give us access to over 4,000 women. We're hosting webinars to educate women on how they should be thinking about their financial planning and to improve their overall financial literacy. We've also signed up Microsoft, who will offer our solution as an employee perk. And with the total number of partnerships that we have acquired, we have access to over 500,000 potential customers, of which 48% are women. We're also in talks with Uber, SafeBorder, and Deloitte. On the fund manager side, we've signed Apollo. As you're aware, B2B sales relationships can take on average 18 months to sign, but we were able to sign Apollo in 4 months. We're also in conversations with other providers, as you can see on your left. We see our competition as institutions that hold our customers' savings. We are differentiated because we have strong networks and relationships, as demonstrated with our ability to sign a B2B relationship in 4 months. We also have a strong experience in building tech products, as well as a deep understanding of financial markets, which will lead to best execution. We're looking to raise $150,000 by the end of March 2021. We recently raised $50,000 and have won $10,000 from another competition. We believe that this amount of money will let us develop a fully functioning product, acquire 20,000 customers, and also add global funds to our offering. Thank you. My name is Radhika from Endovo.
Thank you so much for that, Radhika. There's some serious traction from that team. So the competition is fierce. Next, we're going to hear from the team from Oafara Fintech Services Limited. So please help me welcome Tale Alimi. Tale.
Hello, my name is Tale Alimi. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Oafara. 10 years ago, I became a single parent unexpectedly, and I had to deal with the reality of providing financing to take care of my son alone. At the same time, I started to work with women entrepreneurs, of which 80% of them were women in the informal market. 26% of these women are women traders in the informal market. These women are underserved, semi-illiterate, and lack access to financing. A lot of these women are trading to be able to provide a better life for their families. Like we can see in the next slide, in Nigeria alone, there are over 25 million women in this category. And these women don't qualify for access to finance from the traditional financial institutions. And that's why at Oafara, through our Ruzo platform, we're bringing access to finance closer to these women, leveraging a peer-to-peer model. Our Ruzo Finance credit scores these women and qualifies them to get access to finance through our platform. We also do this leveraging what we call our introducer program. An introducer is typically a woman market leader. She's a woman market leader that signs up on our platform as an introducer. She's able to help 7 to 10 women get access to finance in a month. With over 1,000 community markets, we are able to reach 10,000 women monthly as we expand. In the next slide, you see a member of our team onboarding a woman on our platform. We also support these women with business support services so that as they're getting access to finance, they can also grow their businesses. The market in Africa is a large underserved market. We have, according to the International Finance Corporation, there is a $136 billion credit deficit yearly in Africa. In West Africa, there's an $11.3 billion credit deficit. And in Nigeria alone, we estimate that there's a $5 billion credit deficit. And unfortunately, women are getting the short end of the stick. And that's why, as a company, we find out that our growth strategy, we're actually growing as a company at 50% month on month. Our growth is driven by word of mouth, our introducer program, and social media engagement. We find that satisfied customers tell other people, and our women customers tell more customers twice as much. So women are definitely growing the market. And that way, our lifetime value and our cost of acquisition is lower than the industry. Our repayment rates are over 95%, which is definitely unheard of, showing that women are better and more prudent borrowers. In terms of competition, on a global scale, peer-to-peer lending is dominated by startups, billion-dollar startups like Lending Club and Funding Circle. Locally, we have more balance sheet lenders who are focusing on the middle market because of their traditional customer acquisition vehicles. With our Ruzo Women's Trader program, we have an early mover advantage with a high potential to scale because of the large market space of over 25 million women traders that we can reach. As a company, as a team, we are a female-founded startup. Okay, we have over 25 years cumulative experience in technology, management consulting, and financial services. We are passionate about the triple bottom line of people, profit, and planet. And we have complementary skills. I have a first degree in accounting and master's in business administration. My co-founder, Salian, has a master's in computer science. I have previously founded 2 startups, one of them in the e-commerce space that was also acquired. We are also raising a seed round as a company. We have, to date, we funded over $100,000 in loans in partnership financial institutions. We have lent over $3,000 through our platform, and we've gotten great press reviews. This year, we were announced as one of the 5 most promising fintech startups. Our customer stories are successful, and our women customers are always excited to tell our story. As a company, we're raising a seed round of $300,000. We plan to use this money to be able to empower 10,000 SMEs in the next 18 months, and this amount is going to be spent on marketing, product development, and operations. Hillary Clinton said that when women participate in the economy, everybody lives. At Oafara, we're empowering women to participate in the economy through our Women's Trader program. I would like to invite you to join us to empower women. We want 1 million women in the next 3 years. Thank you for listening.
Oh, Tade, thank you again for being so patient with us as well. And of course, it is all about story and it is empowering. So we've heard from 4 teams now. Last but not least, I'm pleased to introduce Rachel Freeman from Time Global. Rachel?
Thank you for inviting Time, and congratulations to Inez, Yosha, and Mushir on the great report on FinTech and women. We're really proud to be part of that report. So now I'm here to talk to you about Time. We are a digital banking group. We design, build, and operate digital banks. Our largest deployment is Time Bank in South Africa, where we have 2.3 million customers since our launch in February 2019. How we've gotten this many of customers is through our interesting onboarding approach, which is using our Time kiosk, which you can see on the screen. You go into a local grocery stores where we have the kiosk. Under 5 minutes, you can open a bank account, get a personalized debit card, and then go to the cash register and start doing cash in, cash out. We have ambassadors next to the kiosk to do financial literacy training and help people on their digital journey download the app and start using it. This is how we've gotten to have over 51% of our customers are women, and in the last couple of months, 60% have been women. So we're on a very strong track. Time is focused on emerging markets, and we're very proud that we're the fastest growing standalone digital bank globally right now. We've done this through our friendly ambassadors, 70% of which are women. By our pay-as-you-go strategy, we're the most affordable account in South Africa, and through our approach of using cash. We believe that people actually need to be able to quickly go between cash and cash out and work not just digital, but in cash. And that way we're using the cash registers, which is very enticing for women. This has led us to something that we're very proud of, which is our first Net Promoter Score of 69. For low-income women and 60 for women overall, as compared to the financial industry average in South Africa of 29. We are also very proud that we have customer acquisition number of under $5 per customer, which is a huge, much better than the other banks in South Africa. And we're on our path to profitability. We're actually racing to profitability, and we'll be there in the next year and a half after we've raced to scale right now. So what is the next step? We've launched an SME account, and now we're going to be moving the dial for South Africa's 100,000 sole proprietors and heads of households. But we realize that it takes more than just opening a bank account and for SMEs to be able to lend to them. And that's the ultimate goal. We want to provide access to finance for women in South Africa. For those 100,000 women that are operating mainly in cash right now, 90% of payments are in cash and cannot access any loans to build their business. But to do that, we have to do that with non-financial services. You cannot just do that through the financial services alone. We've partnered with Jumper.ai. This is a women-founded fintech based in Singapore. Jumper is going to be could you go back to the other slide, please? Yeah, Jumper is going to be speaking, and Naya, the founder, is going to be speaking the next day. So I strongly recommend that everybody go to hear her. So with Jumper, we're going to be able to offer the women businesses inventory management, logistics, payment support through Time Bank, delivery, and the ability to build digital storefronts and sell through WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram, which is a huge opportunity in South Africa. Secondly, for those businesses that are operating in physical retail and offline retail, we'll be providing a soft POS, which is on the phone, not an expensive alternative POS machine, but an open loop payment system, soft POS on the phone, which is going to be free with the Time Bank SME account. This will enable businesses to actually provide data to the banks that they want to work with through the soft POS and increase their data footprint to be able to actually secure access to finance. We're also launching 2 lending products. The first one is a merchant advance for women-owned businesses. This product finances based on sales. So if you have a good day, then the repayment is more. And if you have a bad day, the repayment is less. We finance based on the sales cycle of the business, not on collateral, which can be challenging for women-owned businesses, and not on past history, which again can be quite challenging for women-owned businesses. We're also launching a new product called More Time. It is our buy now, pay later product. More Time will be providing abilities for the customers of the women-owned businesses to be able to purchase more and thus increase revenues. We believe through our partnership with Jumper, through the soft POS that we're going to be providing, as well as the new lending products, that we were going to be able to provide extensive access to finance to those 100,000 sole proprietor women, often women heads of households, that are now not able to access finance in South Africa. So with this shows how jumping. This is a very interesting new opportunity of social commerce. It's about conversational commerce. It is a huge opportunity. Right now, most social commerce is fragmented and hard to use. Well, this is a billions of dollars economy and the next thing past e-commerce to come forward. Jumper is enabling women to onboard and create digital storefronts and get a lot of services through that non-financial service. By partnering with a bank, which is Time Bank, we're going to be able to provide a holistic opportunity for businesses to access finance. We had planned to launch this product and this solution. However, with COVID, we've had to put this on a shelf. We're participating in this hackathon to be able to launch this product and work together with Jumper to bring this forward for women in South Africa. Thank you, and please go hear Naya speak about Jumper tomorrow in her session.
That was great. Thank you so much, Rachel. Really learning about how you can have some real life presence to onboard to a rising digital platform. Thank you for that. So there you have it, folks. All 5 teams have presented some pretty impressive pitches. Thank you to all the shortlisted teams. And now if we could bring back all the teams for the winner announcement. Okay, hi everyone. You guys did amazing. And I'm just thrilled to really see the development and the excitement truly to serve women around the globe. So first of all, kudos to all of you. So just to let you know, of course, these are the shortlisted teams. And after much deliberation from the judges, as they say, we can only have one winner. And I was told it surely was not an easy decision to make. So I have the enviable position, but certainly a privilege here to be presenting the winner for the Alliance Hack. Okay, so everyone, are you ready? All right. In 3rd place for the Female Economy Bronze FinTech Award, congratulations goes to Jfifintech, Dr. Haniza Yon from Malaysia. Congratulations, Dr. Haniza. All right. In 2nd place for Female Economy Silver FinTech Award, congratulations goes to Endovo, Radhika Pacho from Kenya. Radhika, great job. All right, so if we could hold virtual hands, ladies, we've got one more winner, and it is the top prize. Now to announce the winner of the Alliance Hack. Drum roll, please. Our Female Economy FinTech of the Year is Time Global, Rachel Freeman, South Africa. Thank you to all the teams for your participation. And Rachel, I'm going to invite you to stay on screen to say a few words, please. So go ahead. Congratulations to the Time Global team.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is great. And I just wish I was here with Naya, but I'm in Hong Kong and she's in Singapore, because we really did this as a joint production. And we're really excited to be able to launch together with Jumper in South Africa. And then, of course, in the other time banks as we create them across the world. We believe strongly in Jumper as a new vision for commerce and a new financial service that we can offer together. But this is great. We're very, very happy at Time to be a winner. And thank you to the Financial Alliance, to Inez, to Carol, to Karin, to Yosha, Mushir, and the whole Financial Alliance team. We're really grateful and very appreciative to be a part of this. And to Apex and Afin, Manish and Prem, who hosted the hackathon, and are, particularly Manish, my very good friend at Apex. Thank you so much.
Well, Rachel, I'm going to put on my journalism hat here, because this, and I know the audience is just chomping at the bit to understand this winning pitch in this hackathon a little bit more. I thought it was fascinating that you're using ATMs to enroll people.
Kiosks.
I see. Okay,
so ATM. We actually built our kiosks. We manufacture them ourselves.
You built your own kiosk.
Yes,
it looked like an ATM to me. So thank you for clarifying.
But John came. It looks like an ATM, but it's actually a kiosk in which you just onboard there, and then you can do some other things. You can print out new cards, but you go into the grocery store, and under 5 minutes, you'll get your personalized Visa debit card. You go to the cash register, start transacting. It is a very simple, but we do all KYC, all AML, and all the checks, and we have these kiosks in Indonesia, in New Zealand, Egypt, and we are hoping to roll them out, of course, in our new banks in Southeast Asia. But our kiosk is very special because we believe that people like to work with other people, but they don't like forms. So we make it super easy for everybody, and we have people who are young, we have people who are old, men, women. It's just an easy way to do this.
It's brilliant, it's creative, and it speaks to the one thing that we all need to speak to, is understanding your customer. You've done that extraordinarily well. You've done it in less than 5 minutes, and people are suddenly banked. Thank you, Rachel. Congratulations once again to winning the title. And again, congratulations to all the teams. So there you have it. What a great event. It is absolutely my pleasure. Once again, my name is Angie Lau, founder and CEO of Forecast News, and I have been honored to have presented the Financial Alliance for Women's Alliance Hack. So congratulations to everyone